Hello Internet, I am John, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 3.11 Determined Exterminator. Last time, we finished off the Hive who was down here, and then we declared war on the Yalon materialists this way, and we fought their fleet a couple times, and have started stealing a bunch of their tech from salvage, and tomb-worlded their homeworld. On reflection, that was not smart. I've been thinking I need to revisit my bombardment policies. What I really should be doing, homeworlds, turning a homeworld into a tomb world is a symbolic act, and my thought with it has been that if I lose these homeworlds, if these empires do spring back and push me back, ordinarily they'd have 100% habitability on their homeworld. But if I turn it into a tomb world, that's no longer true, I think. So my thought has been to deny the most valuable terrain to the enemy. But what I have neglected is that I get lots of energy from purging pops, and in this particular case, they had robot pops on this world that I negligently bombarded into oblivion when I could have just taken them and used them. So I think we derive the most economic advantage of taking worlds when those worlds have the most pops. And Armageddon Bombardment is probably also the fastest at turning worlds into tomb worlds when they have few pops, right? Because you just need to eliminate the last pop. You don't have to get to 100 devastation. So I'm thinking I need to flip what I've been doing there in terms of which worlds I invade and which worlds I bombard. So that's one thing I want to change up. Another thing, this situation here. So they federated, these two, and they both have pretty good-sized economies and decent tech. A pathetic fleet, I was looking into this on the wiki, and a pathetic fleet is less than or equal to, so for your fleet to be overwhelming relative to someone, it needs to be 2.5 times as large or bigger. And likewise, for theirs to be pathetic, it needs to be 2.5 times smaller. But there are two of them, right? If they're both pathetic, if they're on the upper end of pathetic, that's 80% the size of my fleet. If they join up, right? If they manage to get their fleet stacked up, and it's the AI. They may not actually do that, but it's a possibility that I need to think about. That these guys may actually have enough fleet to fight me effectively, especially if my fleets are spread out. Fortunately, we only have the one entry point, but I do think I want to, and here I think I want to I want to go full shipyards here. I know it's going to be expensive in the energy, and I need the energy, but my thought here is we work on this war, we close it out. I think maybe, I don't know what all is over here, right? But if it, so these two worlds, or these three worlds, I've been focusing on homeworlds, but it's probably also worthwhile to focus on guaranteed habitables, because those are the ones that are going to get taken first, be good habitability, and probably have the second highest number of pops after the homeworld. So I think, in this case, they have a bunch of planets over here. I don't really want to go fight all the way over there. If we're lucky, we can cut them off somewhere in here, and the Purifier will finish them off for us. But my thought is that if this late in the game, taking out the homeworld maybe isn't enough, right? Looking at the situation log, this also is. So the Yalon now, they're in 12th, right? They're not in last place, but their economy score is 720, and ours is 1400. So they still have half the economy that we do. Even though they're on 6 planets. And I suspect that if we knock out these two, or I don't think there are going to be more in here, but if we can find a knockout their homeworld plus their guaranteed habitables, that should put them well behind, and then we can close this out and pivot over, and pass through here, do upgrades, right? Because we have shields, and better reactors, and maybe we'll pick up enough points on Afterburner to finish it out from salvage. And then after we've come through here and done upgrades with all the fleet, then we can push in here. I do want to also pivot a science ship over that way, and I think what we're going to do is this guy who's been cloaked this whole time, I think we're going to do this salvage. We're going to switch him to salvage for a little while. This one, I think I didn't actually give the order to take the system. And then this one, we will send... I don't know if you can stop a debris order in the middle, but I want him... Yeah, okay, so you can't interrupt the special project order once it's begun, so that's good, because I want to finish that. And then, what was the other one? Yeah, then that's like just us, that doesn't really count. Yeah. Did I repair my transport fleet? I did. I do think we will also... what's the sector structure look like here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah, I think we make this one the sector capital, and that puts most of our winnings. That's like the hive sector, right? And then we could even grab a governor for this sector, and like start leveling. Oh, but it was really nice when it just showed you officials there. Start leveling up an official with some... Oh no, I'm still getting just traits as counselor. I don't want resource reduction. Okay, I was hoping we could get a governor who didn't just have counselor traits. But I definitely don't want to like level up a guy to... Because my thought here is ultimately I want to replace him with something who's actually good for the capital sector. But somebody who's going to reduce resources from jobs is not that. So no sector for you, I guess. But it does mean that we can muster. Okay, it hasn't taken yet, but we'll do a little bit more army recruitment to bring this back up to like 1,000. What else? Starbases. I do think we want to drop some of these to free up some starbase cap. I'm gonna want my here's a bastion. I mean, I probably need a bastion over the wormhole if I care. Yeah, we'll see what's out here and what that means for no orders. Let's repair you, and then we'll send him this way. This one, we'll do that, and then kind of do this stuff. Pops-wise, we're out of jobs, but we have a bunch coming up from the simulation centers pretty soon. And then so we're still up quite a bit on fleet cap. We could turn one of these anchorages into there was one that was like it was energy, and then okay, yeah, maybe the one over the habitable will turn back into solar panels. And this is okay, these are, I just want to check the math, right? 24 times, yeah, we should have the cap to do it. What else? As far as a kind of a general situational awareness check, it's 2276, which means we are 24 years out from the earliest possible con. We don't have clear borders with marauders. We haven't found any marauders, but it's possible that they could come through a wormhole. Or I was kind of like poking around over here. They have a wormhole that somebody come through. They also have a ruined matter decompressor, which is exciting. And you know, I would love to go take that, but I'd have to hold it, right? As far as what the con gets, I want to say the Chosen are somewhere in the like 30k range. Because we're not right next to the con that we know of, we probably won't catch the full like bulk of all of his fleets at once, but we could certainly find ourselves in a situation where we want to be fighting, you know, a 30k fleet and then a couple of 18k fleets spread out in 25 years, and our current fleets are like, you know, 21k total maybe. So we're going to need to do something about that. And as a genocidal, we do not have the option to go satrapy. The con does not tolerate genocidals. So we need to like kind of be prepared for that. And the other option, of course, is that we cede all of our gains out here and just fall back to the bastion here, which by that time we'll have Star Fortress. We can it'll probably be a 20k ish, and then we stack 20k of fleets on top of that, and we should be okay to lose all of this. I obviously don't want to do that. I'd love to keep all these centers of population growth, but if it happens, we have a plan. And I've also, if we can resettle all the pops out back to our core worlds and then seed them gracefully. Which means maybe I don't need this starbase either, really. Because what I want a couple bastions, the one shipyard, and then I don't know if we'll keep this one or not. And then I want to be putting solar panels and anchorages and other kind of like logistics stuff back behind this bastion, where it will be safe and I won't lose it unexpectedly. What else? Right, so we did the science. Oh, the other thing that stuck out in the situation log to me. The Miravandians underneath, these are the guys in the Federation next to us. These ones are in next place behind us, and not by a wide margin, by like 150 points. Their economic strength is a little bit lower than ours. Their tech level is a little bit lower than ours. They have more colonies than we do, and they get some Federation score. And then the Runif, these guys here, they are ahead of us on tech by a little bit. So I definitely want to do some damage here to slow them down, because they are, like, these are the guys to beat, right? And then notably too, they're lithoids, and these guys have, look at the planet density here on settled habitables. They almost certainly have a migration pact. Yeah, they have migration treaties with the Runif lithoids, right? And that's how they're settling all these worlds, is almost certainly lithoids for the good habitability, which also is part of why Tomb Worlds, creating a Tomb World burn zone is not going to be as effective as it could be otherwise. And then they've got Materialist is pretty good, Pacifist is pretty good, right? Empire size from pops minus 15%, and stability, right? So they're, honestly, that empire size from pops might be a bigger deal for tech progress than the research speed for Materialist these days. And then Xenophile, right? They're good at making friends. If they get a third guy into this Federation, that'll be really bad news, right? I don't want to fight 3 empires that are all comparable economy, comparable tech. I do think we will transfer our... I think this is the one on the purifiers over here. Then they're checking up on encryption. These guys haven't yet. Yeah, the purifiers, I mean, they lost their homeworld. They got split by rebels. They could at least... yeah, they're not on the least friendly terms with their rebels, I think. Yeah, they're Oh, okay. The rebels do not like the purifiers, but the purifiers don't mind them so much. Is that? Yeah. What else? What else? Here, I wanted to do. We can do the mote extractions now. Not that we like need a ton more motes. We might want more crystal production, really, because of the crystal sensors would be great, because we don't have gravitic sensors yet. Focusing crystals would be great because we have all these disruptors. So those might be things to think about. I think we have one crystal plant around here somewhere. One of these worlds we took. Yeah, this one. We could turn that on. And again, we'll take some energy penalty for it, but that's the way it is. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about or do before getting started. Let's have at it.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Ship fragments dissected.
Okay, we got some soldier pops coming up. So that also will
Ship
raise our naval
fragments
cap.
dissected. Technological acquisition successful.
Code breaking. We could get more code breaking. Of these options, I don't think we're getting combat roll points from stuff we're taking. I think we'll do that.
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Oh. Where are they going? Yeah, they're trying to sidestep me. I don't think we'll catch him, but we can try. And it doesn't matter, we'll have some. Yeah, okay.
Stationary assets engaged.
Destroyed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're not going to give me destroyers as a research option. Did we take any losses? No, a little bit, but not much. And yeah, okay, so that was a total fleet wipe. I also want to clear out these amoebas because they're very annoying for routing. You still don't know. Do we know it's here? 43 pops? 150 army? Yeah, I mean, we'll and robot pops? Yeah, let's invade. I keep thinking that this is a research world I want to build out, but it has no modifiers. This is the one I want to be building out. Again, energy notwithstanding. But my tech progress has been stalled for a really long time. And my empire size just keeps growing, and it's quite worrying. There comes a point.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Council agenda ready.
Ion thrusters! That's a pickup. Happy to see that finally drop. On the upside, our Unity output is skyrocketing from all these simulation sites everywhere. Maybe I need to build like one lab per planet. You know, let's do the simulation site, do the lab, do the assembly plant. Maybe that's what I need to do on all these minimal planets to make the science output keep up with empire size. But it doesn't solve our energy problem. So we have a ton of motes income. Do a little bit of light bombardment.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Ship fragments dissected.
And this will give us regenerable tissue, I think, from in here.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Oh, here's a... They moved the fleet out to deal with the asteroid. So that's 6k. So that's equal to one of our fleets. What have they got? Destroyers, frigates, corvettes. Good to know. Thanks for making that easy for me. Xenophiles, how foolish. Okay, and this is a dead end. That's okay. So we'll just take up to here. Maybe grab that one too.
Ship fragments.
Put a bastion there. Amoeba stuff.
Construction complete.
So if they have 6K, it was 6K, right? 4.5 on me, yeah, about.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
How about here? 151, 20 pops, some robots. Yeah, okay. And again, Ocean World. Was this one? Ocean World. Yeah, so these might have been their guaranteed habitables. I think this one was too, though. Okay, yeah, I think these two were then. So yeah, that's good. That's another 60 pops. This one was like 70. The hive was like 120-ish. So all told, 250 pops. If we had taken Mechromancy, we'd be up like 60 pops from where we are. 60 zombies, which would be, yeah, you know, like plus 25% from our current pops. I don't regret not taking Mechromancy. I will ask me again in like 10 hours when I'm getting my butt kicked. But I wonder if the reason we aren't, well, okay, that doesn't solve the problem I have at all. I was going to say, I wonder if the reason we're not getting the tech for like the better alloy plants is because we don't have any alloy foundries. Like if we haven't built any, will it ever give us the upgraded ones? And I don't know. Maybe that's part of our problem. I'm tempted by the Alpha Hub. Right, so it's Empire scale now. We have 4 rail crystals. I mean, yeah, okay.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Managing your starbase cap is really important when you're playing genocidal, because you pick up a lot of them. What are we doing here? And then after that, come clean this stuff up. We could start moving him, this group out here, maybe start thinking about the upgrade. This will be done in time, so we can put that on. That's good. Maybe we can even get ion thrusters. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, maybe let's you come out here. You help carve a path through here, so that the transports can come this way. 1, 2, 3. For instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hostile fleet assets engaged. Construction complete.
Suddenly we're up 200 energy. That's purging, all right.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Oh. I guess he didn't do it. Management here. Wow. They have a lot of... Right, this is the problem with capturing planets that have a lot of pops to purge, is that the crime problems... We can resettle some around, though, to make that easier. Right, can't resettle to Machine World. There are ocean species. I'm not very good at recognizing habitability classes by So, and this technically isn't optimal in terms of, okay, that brought the crime down a fair bit. In terms of maximizing your energy gains from purging, you want to keep people stacked up for as long as you can, because it only purges one pop at a time. It doesn't purge them all in parallel. But you get the energy for all of them in parallel. So keeping purged pops stacked up, and then this is a thing that like people will do with you. You get like a Gaia world, and you do the There used to be like a martial law decision you could do. I guess that you just put a military governor on it now or something. And you use martial drones to keep your stability up while you have like 200 purging pops there, who would otherwise tank the stability and start a rebellion.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Yeah, maybe that's not a thing anymore. I don't know. Combat rolls, cool. Energy upgrade is tempting. Advanced cloaking, I don't know that. I mean, if we cloak, right? Are they gonna see us? I guess not immediately. I'm just curious, like when and if the AI actually builds cloaking detection. But if we don't need it, then I don't want to research it. We're almost done with ion disruptors. This would be helpful to us. 66 is a long time. We could just finish out ion disruptors. But then it's going to try to upgrade. How much crystals do we actually have? How much does it take to... 0.2 times 3 disruptors per corvette is 0.6 crystals per corvette. Times 160 corvettes is about 100 crystals or so to put all ion disruptors on all my corvettes. So it's a significant fraction of my total crystal stockpile. It's not everything though. We'll probably just finish it on salvage though. We're not done salvaging everything. We might be done salvaging most of the things though. Yeah, they've either expired or ion thrusters would be great though. Yeah. Maybe we do that. Well, certainly, we'll get use of it.
Council agenda ready.
No longer ready. Too much empire size growth.
Hostile stationary asset
Council
engaged.
agenda ready.
We have a little bit of unemployment around. I want to switch some of these to Machine Nexus is okay. It'll boost our yeah, using Machine Nexus is kind of like our go-to for these crappy ones we don't want to hold. Or not don't want to hold, but just don't expect to hold. Here we're actually getting some mileage out of the tech drones from the robots we captured, so that's okay, I guess. We could also enable that, and one of them will work it, probably. We're up on amenities. Yeah, this one will take some management. This one has crystal mines. Interesting. I don't think we have the tech for it, but it will be nice once we do. Yeah, this we could make a... I just keep confusing myself, looking at the outliner and being like, oh, it's my tech world. Like, no, it's not.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Why are we not killing the transports? Oh, this is how I got my 100 consumer goods earlier. That makes more sense. Okay. Tradition. We can finish bulwark, and then synthetics, I think, is next. Yep. Not the best. Not what I had hoped for. Reactors are okay. Oh, they're building a starbase here. They're gonna use it as a shipyard, try to get out. That's really funny. I appreciate that, Mr. AI. It won't save you, but I salute your determination, right? As a determined exterminator, I have to give you props for that at least.
Ship fragments dissected.
Okay, yeah, so we're in. That's the way out. So we'll go there, I think. Yeah, there's a line there. And then here. And then something like that.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Construction complete. Ground invasion units have achieved.
Okay,
all
that's our bastion.
objectives.
10.8. So that would slow down. You know, if they each have a 6K fleet, they would probably win, but it would be expensive.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Yeah, I guess we'll build a bastion here and call it good. I don't know. We could go take that one from them too, but it's fine. How much more empire size do I really need? Where's the starbase? Can I not upgrade it yet? Too early. That can happen.
Council agenda ready.
Construction complete.
Okay, so you finished that one, so we should have ion thruster available to us now. We could... Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do here. We could go poke around here, see what they're up to. What is their... So their economy is now pathetic relative to us. It was behind us before, now it's way behind us. And victory-wise, they have fallen to 15th from 12th. Their economy has gone from 700-ish to 420-ish. So, yeah, so we've more than halved their economy from its initial state. Taking those 2 guaranteed habitables has cut it in half again. The Rooney for falling behind a little bit. The Miravandians are still... Our economy is growing quite nicely. And when synthetics, like the synthetic traditions, come online for us, that'll save us a bunch of amenities, increase our output a bunch. So that should be good. Have we gotten any decent leader or like governor choices? Nope, we still have the shitty ones. So I mean, we could hire and dismiss, maybe? I don't know if that still works. Used to. We'll build the shield generator and then turn it off to save power. Pretty dad mode. What is their army strength now, actually, with 2... Okay, so building a stronghold gets us about 300 points of army, I think. So that's a little bit less than I'd hoped, maybe. They do have starholds. in position. Yeah, it's...
Construction complete.
We'll hang out there just a little longer. We'll take this, and then we'll do the piece. I mean, I guess it doesn't...
Non-standard space entity encountered.
Okay, and we came out right on top of the amoebas, so we'll actually have to clear them out. Oh yeah, I didn't know they did that too. No losses for us. So some of them evac or something. Yeah, then we'll go take that. We'll bring the science guy up here to do that salvage, and then I don't know what we'll do with him. Where's my other science guy? I have 3, right? 1, 2. Ah. Yeah, let's just keep working on the Zroni.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
And we'll build another bastion here. Aggressive attack pattern? Cool. Which one was that on? That was on the repair one? That's pretty good. We're taking a little bit of losses, but that's okay. Because we're just about to go there to do upgrades and reinforcements and stuff. We might just downgrade this one too. I don't know that I really need one here. I guess it might be useful to reinforce in the next war, but we can just build another one and not pay upkeep on everything. I haven't looked at this planet yet. I mean, that's why my science went back up, because of this. Gas extraction wells. That'll be our first gas source. And research complexes, they had the upgraded science labs. Nifty. That would actually be a very cheeky poison pill to like let someone capture your advanced labs without any gas income. Yeah, we'll demolish that. Oh, we lost building capacity from something? I just wanted to build a simulation site. I mean, I guess we can replace labs with the simulation site. Okay, no, let's do the... Well, that's advanced. This one, okay, we can replace this one. Let's also, like, cap our maintenance drones. We don't even need that much amenities, really. Where's that? Oh, okay. It's in... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's going to be further. We'll get on the top of their capital and do active reconnaissance from there. Because this is the one where they have the relatively good encryption. Yeah, here we're getting along. Maybe we do a bit of spy network stuff.
Construction complete.
I guess we could finish surveying all that as well. That would also be a good use for our third scientist. Is this one up to the point where I don't think they'll break it? 3K? I don't think they'll put together 3K anytime soon.
Construction complete.
You know, once that hangar bay comes up. So one thought here I had was that maybe we do just keep the war running with them, because nobody can vassalize them while we're still at war with them, even though they're now very weak. So that keeps things from unifying. I like assets. I don't care about the influence.
Ship fragments dissected.
Are we not doing? He's moving to do reconnaissance. So that's more amoeba bits. Oh, there are more.
Construction complete.
And that's another thing with synthetics, is that it'll give us the edict, or the agenda for machine pop assembly, which is very good. We were going to turn off the planetary shield generator. We'll keep building more soldier jobs. What I wanted here was to unify that one with the other two. Just kind of roll it back in.
Ship fragments dissected.
Yeah. Okay, so we get a little bit of research for processing our own fragments, but we don't get... Do I keep this one? That's a decent spot. I guess I'll allow it. Okay, so this is all here. They're still linking up. It's confused. We no longer need the Hunter-Seeker here. We no longer need 2 Hunter-Seekers here because the crime is down far enough. Okay. We do still want a simulation site here. Okay, but the simulation site will fix that. Okay, so our ships are all repaired. Do we do the upgrade now, or do we wait for... So, Star Fortress finishes, maybe we finish Afterburners real quick, and then we include that in this round of upgrades and reinforces. We're up to 4K here? Yeah, okay, they're not going to break 4K, so we can bring him back this way as well.
Technological acquisition successful.
There's Star Fortresses. All this good stuff. What do after sublight speed 10%, evasion +5, ion thrusters? I'm not sure how much sublight speed and evasion that gives us. But these are really good for scaling up alloy production on limited pops. Gas extraction wells, obviously, we have all over the place, and we would love to use those for feeding advanced labs once we get that, and to unlock advanced labs even. and then destroyers. We need to get cruisers because it's like well past cruiser time. I think it's yeah, it's finally we just need to get them out of the way. Yeah, how much crystals are we talking? 33. Okay, yeah, about what I estimated as far as crystal costs. We did get the combat computer upgrade. I think this is fine. I think we haven't had trouble landing hits, and we don't really want that behavior from the. This would cost us a lot of gas. We don't have a lot of gas, so yeah, I guess we'll just do that upgrade the way that is. How much fleet power will that buy us? Oh, a fair bit. Maybe we just reinforce and rather than doing the upgrades for now. And then once it's upgrade time, we'll do all the upgrades. Once we maybe maybe after destroyers, maybe we pick up ion or something. See what we roll.
Construction complete.
I don't need this one either. Oh, we're building out of it. How's that active recon going? Okay, so they have the next tier of capital, so we're getting more max intel from active recon. Very convenient. Maybe we bring him up here and move him forward. I mean, we still haven't found the route. I guess I don't know where this links up. I don't think that has a link, so maybe it's up through here, through the nebula. That could get ugly. It's a low intel situation. Easy to get jumped in nebulas. Always need more energy.
Technological acquisition successful.
There's destroyers. Here's cruisers. Okay, and then we'll shift off of. We'll probably stop building. I mean, but without speed stuff, cruisers are super slow. They're good, great defensively if you have a small perimeter. But yeah, I almost wonder. Okay, we don't have machine template system. Regrets everywhere. We're full on minerals. Yeah, I should just disemploy some miners. That's what I should be doing here. Maybe we send them to make alloy. Solve 2 problems. Ordinarily, I don't like to do a whole lot of manual resettlement, but we need the housing.
Construction complete.
$7K. We wanted, this was the one we wanted to upgrade. We could also come upgrade a bunch of these, like, solar panel ones. Okay, that's fine.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we're at our new intel cap. So this is as much as we're gonna get to know. Okay, but we got all the lanes, so that's good. And here we're also at, yeah, we're have a good amount of intel. Yalon. Okay, yeah, I think we just stay. I don't know if like the Yalon have association status. Yeah, if we let the Yalon out of the war, they might join up. It's a long way though. I don't know if the distance penalty is too big. Yeah, so Hunter. Okay, battle frames are 56, whereas the basic armies were only 22. So that's cool. I probably want another crystal plant. We'll do more labs here. Asset. Influencers again. Oh. We get subterfuge, which is good for like steal tech or acquire assets or gather information. Lots of things. So that's good. And raises our max infiltration level. Maybe. Okay, right, because our infiltration level went down after we got the asset because we spent it on the operation.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, there's these are not really priorities for me. I mean, that's also not though. What's blocking like our biggest worlds? This one doesn't need anything really. Oh, we got the next capital too. We can do that here. Yeah, this is we're. I should do the Hunter Seeker before the crime gets too far and I forget about it and the event chains start. Yeah, we have just such a wide variety of blockers across our wide variety of planets. What was the, it was this one. This was the one I actually care about. Sinkhole. Do we get sinkholes? Yeah, and that should be quick. Yeah, okay. The infrastructure won't be good too, but we have all this influence we're not using because we're blocked on our traditions. We could do. I wanted OTA updates for the Empire size from Pops because we currently have 330 Pops, which gives us 250 Empire size, and this will knock another 20% off. So that's probably. I mean, I think 20% of the initial value before the 15% ruler reduction. So that should be pretty good for us. And it also will save us unity when we're shuffling people around. Yeah, so that knocked off, 60 points of empire size, which is, it's some percentage of tech and tradition cost. I don't know. Knocked a month off of subterranean colonization without doing anything. This is the other guy's robot pops that don't auto migrate. Yeah, I think we do the upgrades. And then we go. I think we've waited long enough already. We need those guys up here.
Construction complete.
10k should hold them off a good long while. You're upgrading.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Executing evasion protocol.
It's an asteroid. You don't need to. It's not far. We could actually stop it, and it's going to be a while before it gets around to upgrading some of these.
Planetary alert. Locker expunged. Technological acquisition successful.
This gives us energy production bonuses, which we desperately need. These are not great. A fortress would be okay. We would use that. It doesn't push us. It's not high tier though. It doesn't really push us forward. Intel level would be okay too, I guess. Insults. Sublight speed loss from cloaking. Yeah. Well, okay, we can always do that. Let's grab fortresses real quick, so we can put a F-tail inhibitor on our planet there. But then at least we have the tools to do. 5% energy credits from jobs. We're producing, 1,000. So.
Ship augmentations completed.
All of them? Or just the one fleet? Yeah, just the first one. We're going to be mineral capped again. We could sell some, I guess. Don't want to hit the buy button accidentally. Done that one time too many. We could be selling Zero. That's also an option.
Construction complete.
Sensors. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Okay, this is our main bastion. 17k, and we'll hold off. I don't think we need the hangars just yet. I think we're around an hour. It's been a little boring,
Successful.
but Yeah, well, at this point, those are kind of the two, or mobility tech. We're almost full in alloys. Gas, we could use a lot of. I mean, not like right at this moment, but we will need a lot of it. Yeah, these are both, we will need a lot of it eventually. How, yeah, their economy is holding pace with our growth. We are pulling ahead a little on tech. We will at least start synthetics.
Council agenda available.
And then we can fire this and start synthetic yield. Or synthetic age. But I think synthetic yield is the better one here. Because it's plus 0.5 assembly on all of our planets, and we have a fair number of them. How long will that take? 22. 29. 6. I don't really want to do a quick guaranteed tech when there's a lot of good stuff here to grab. $32, $22. There's some gas we can't use. Here's some gas we can't use. There's more up here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there. Some of these planets have it. We've seen it at least once before, though. Like, it's definitely it's in the pool. We'll see it again. Versus that's just this is once that comes online, it's just a huge amount of extra ally production. 11k. Yeah, I think when these upgrades are done, we're gonna have closer to like 35k total fleet, which will be good. I guess I'll actually wrap this up around the time I said I would. We're not actually blocked on blockers here for growth. We could actually start building alloy foundries on these worlds, so that when that tech comes online, we're in a position to actually use it. How do I assimilate other machines? I don't know. I know there's a... Can I not do it yet with synthetics? How's assimilation? I don't know. Maybe it hasn't like kicked over yet. There we go. Are these any good? Mechanical. Mining energy. So that's very like raw resource. Empire size increase. Yeah, I think. There we go. Okay. So what do we accomplish? We've basically taken what we wanted in this war. We've done even more damage to their economy. We picked up a bunch of energy from purging. We picked up a bunch of robot pops. Interesting. It comes all the way around. Unidentified Empire. Joy. That's another thought here with not punching all the way through, is we don't have to meet whoever's on the other side, and there almost certainly will be someone. Is he like leveling? Yeah, a little bit. I was thinking about swapping one of these guys over there, and then So they're up to like 8k. 8.5. Fleeting up. All the more reason to do this sooner than later. And putting the survey speed guide here, I think we'll do that. That's still not enough to, but yeah, if they both have 8k fleets, then they could get through. I probably shouldn't be mining from here either. I don't have a purification plant. Yeah, that's very silly. I'll have to fix that. I don't know what I'll do with those districts though. Right, actually wrapping up rather than getting distracted. So we closed out this side. We're keeping them in the war to keep them from getting vassalized or joining the Federation or something like that. And then we're doing upgrades. We picked up a fair number of decent like tech bits, salvage-wise. And yeah, so we're gonna spike our fleet power here with these upgrades to more tier 3 components and combat computers and things, and then go at least try to do some damage to this guy's economy, if not this one's as well. And that's going to be a nasty war, so it's good that we have the shipyard here because we're going to need to build more to reinforce. Maybe we upgrade this one as well. Yeah, alright. Thank you for watching.